The following is brought to you in partnership by Symbol. Symbol is a new sports marketplace where you can trade shares of professional teams like stocks. You love sports. You interested in fantasy sports without the weekly annoyance of fantasy league upkeep? Then Symbol's the app for you. With Symbol, fantasy sports is going to a whole other level. How it works is simple. You buy Symbol shares for your favorite sim teams on the app. When your sim team wins, you get automatic cash deposits, and you don't lose any money when they lose. That's it. So if you follow trends across football, basketball, and baseball, and you think your team is a sleeper, simply invest in your favorite sim teams on Symbol and watch your virtual portfolio prove you right or wrong. And if you want to get in on the action right away, Vendetta Sports Media's got you covered. Go to symbol.app/Vendetta and use our exclusive promo code Vendetta, and you'll get a $10 bonus when making your first deposit. Symbol, taking fantasy sports to a whole other level.
What's going on, guys? Jackson here from Vendetta Sports Media, and welcome to this episode of our 2021 NBA Draft Prospect Spotlight Series. If you enjoyed today's video, make sure to leave a like and subscribe to the channel and hit the notification bell so you can be notified whenever the next episode in our Prospect Spotlight series drops. Head over to our website at vendettasportsmedia.com and follow along with our coverage of the 2021 NBA Draft. And also make sure to follow us on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, and TikTok to stay up to date on everything that's happening at Vendetta. And if you want to be the real MVP, go and support us on Patreon. In this episode, we'll be taking a look at combo guard Jalen Suggs out of Gonzaga. Jalen Suggs is coming off a great freshman season with Gonzaga that saw the Bulldogs make it all the way to the NCAA tournament championship game, and Suggs earning a spot on the all-tournament team. With Suggs' collegiate career done after one season, it's time for him to move on and prepare for the NBA. Did Suggs have a good enough tournament run and show off enough of his skill set to solidify himself as a top 5 pick? Let's take a look. Strengths: playmaking, moving without the ball, defense. An underrated part of an NBA player's game is moving without the ball. It's part of the reason why someone like Steph Curry is so dangerous. Curry can create great looks for himself or open playmaking opportunities without touching the ball. Suggs has that same type of skill. Beating a defender on a backdoor cut gives Suggs the option to go up with it himself, dump it to a driving big or wing for an easy lay-in, or kick it outside to the man whose defender is in help defense. His high IQ of feeling the defense and finding the right spot to be in adds to his levels as a playmaker. Suggs will always put himself or a teammate in a position to succeed. Suggs' height and agility allows him to be versatile when guarding the 1 through 3 spots on the floor. Averaging nearly 2 steals a game is no easy task. Suggs can be the pest on defense that every team desires to have. His defense is good enough to where even if his shots aren't falling, you will not be able to say Suggs did not have an impact on the game. As with most rookies, it'll be tough getting used to the flow of an NBA game, but great defenders like Suggs often find themselves getting more comfortable sooner rather than later. Weaknesses: consistency, frame, creativeness around the rim. While it may not seem much in the way of critiquing Jalen Suggs' game, his lack of consistency covers almost every aspect of his offensive game. When Suggs is hot, he's hot. But if he's cold, then he's really cold. Suggs can have games where he's lights out from 3, then goes on stretches of games shooting less than 20% from beyond the arc. Percentage-wise, his efficiency is not overly impressive. His free throw shooting needs to get better. His 3-point shooting needs to get better if he wants to be elite at the next level. Everybody knows Suggs can play basketball, but how do you know which Suggs you are getting that night? As for his frame, as odd as it sounds to say, Suggs' wingspan is not as impressive for how big of a person he is. Suggs does well with what he has, and there isn't really a way to fix that. So it's more of a nitpick than anything. Suggs could also do himself some good by adding a few extra pounds of muscle over the summer. He plays his best when he's attacking the rim, and adding muscle to power through defenders will help compensate for his lack of creativeness around the rim. Jalen Suggs is as well-rounded as any player in this draft. Suggs will go top 5 for sure. It's just a matter of how the lottery falls. Most analysts have Cade Cunningham going number 1 overall, and Suggs has made his case for possibly going number 2 or number 3 in the draft. Teams like the Timberwolves, Pistons, Rockets, and Magic will more than likely make up 4 of the first 5 picks, and any of those teams could really use a player like Suggs on their squad. When comparing Jalen Suggs to other NBA players, Zach LaVine seems to have the best type of fit. Like LaVine, it will probably take Suggs a while to really see his true potential. Both are athletic guards who came out of college as solid playmakers and were at their best when running downhill. LaVine has recently added an efficient 3-point shot to his game, and his statistics and numbers and percentages show how much of a leap LaVine has taken over recent years. Suggs is a better defender than LaVine, and that will allow him to have more of an immediate impact than LaVine did in his rookie season. But I would imagine that the two career paths, when all is said and done, will have followed each other very closely. Thank you guys so much for watching this episode of our 2021 NBA Draft Prospect Spotlight series. Again, if you enjoyed the video, make sure to leave a like and subscribe and hit the notification bell so that way you can be notified whenever the next episode in our Spotlight series drops. This is Jackson Law from Vendetta Sports Media signing off, and I will see you guys next time.